Getting older can be hard, and keeping a healthy sexual life is one of the challenges that comes with it. Sometimes men make mistakes that make this time harder than it should be. Our video discusses 7 mistakes men make during this time that can harm their health, relationships, and peace of mind. They'll also show you how to avoid these issues and make this time happy and educational. Remember that every choice matters, and the right ones can make this stage amazing. Please consider leaving a like if you found this content helpful, as it can assist us in expanding our reach. Leave a 1 if you like the topic, and a 0 if not, so we can improve our content. Older people should never assume others are honest. It's straightforward to think we know everything and can read people's personalities, which is true, but be careful because this arrogance can sometimes leave us open to harm. As time goes on, we may think we've seen it all and nothing will surprise us anymore. But the truth is that we can still fall for tricks as we get older and more experienced. Many people think that family, friends, and new acquaintances always want what's best for them, but this isn't always the case. Unfortunately, some people take advantage of the trust and goodwill of older adults, which can lead to financial fraud, scams, and even theft. These bad people may try to take advantage of what we've worked hard for years, whether it's through investment promises that seem too good to be true, fake loans, or family members abusing our trust. This is why it's crucial to remain vigilant, despite our extensive experience and knowledge. Being aware, watching people carefully, and never believing without first seeing can keep us from many problems. So we can be sure that our old age is more peaceful, safe, and happy. To help you have a fuller and more satisfying sexual life, I've made the digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, available. It talks about healthy sexuality after 60 and gives you useful and inspiring ideas on how to make your relationship stronger. It covers both physical and mental problems and gives you beneficial ways to bring back passion and connection in your marriage. Respond to the first commented post to receive your copy, but hurry, as there is a limited supply. Take advantage of this chance to change your love and mental life. As we get older, the second big mistake is pulling away from people and living alone. Many men think being alone is normal at this stage, but it's dangerous. When we stop spending time with other people, such as when we retire and lose friends, or when family members move away, the risk of feeling increasingly lonely increases significantly. This loneliness can lead to serious problems like depression and even physical illnesses. Being around other people is important at all stages of life. When we're alone, our brains start to shut down, making it harder to remember or learn new things. Isolation also raises the risk of health problems like heart disease and high blood pressure because not interacting with others can cause stress and anxiety. More than just having someone to talk to, daily interactions keep your mind active, your heart at peace, and your spirit strengthened by affection and ideas. Making friends and participating in community activities are great ways to keep your mind sharp and your life happier. Being with other people also gives us a support system. If we cut ourselves off from everyone, we miss out on the chance to get help when we need it, whether it's for daily tasks or emotional problems. Living in a community not only gives us support, but it also makes us feel like we're part of something bigger, which offers our journey more meaning and purpose. The third mistake is attempting to romantically involve yourself with someone significantly younger than you are. As we get older, some men think that being with someone much younger will make them feel young again, like they're back in the beneficial old days. At first, this may seem like a beneficial idea, but it can cause a lot of emotional and social problems over time. When there's a big age difference in a relationship, it may seem exciting at first, like an adventure, but soon the differences in tastes, favorite activities, opinions, and even the way of seeing life can become very different. What began as a fun activity can quickly turn into a source of anger, confusion, or even loneliness. Another important point is that these relationships can create an imbalance. The older man may feel like he has to change how he acts or try to please the younger person in ways that don't make sense to him. This can lead to feelings of insecurity and emotional exhaustion, and instead of feeling rejuvenated, he may become even more conscious of his age. That's why it's important to think carefully before getting involved with someone much younger. A healthy relationship is based on respect, trust, and shared interests, no matter what age. Finding that true connection is what brings happiness and well-being, not trying to relive your youth through someone younger. The fourth mistake involves neglecting one's health. As men age, many think they don't need to worry about it as much. Some people think that the problems they're having are just a normal part of getting older, but this way of thinking is dangerous, because ignoring your health can turn small problems into big ones over time. Older men often stop getting checkups, don't go to the doctor, and ignore the signs their body is sending them. They may do this because they think they've handled everything or are afraid of aging. Take care of your health as you age to avoid problems, not accept that things will get worse. If we don't pay attention to our health, small problems can turn into big ones like diabetes or high blood pressure. Early detection can facilitate the treatment of heart problems and even cancer. That's why it's important to get regular checkups, visit the doctor, and pay attention to what your body is telling you. Taking care of your health is essential if you want to live a better, longer life and enjoy every moment more. Self-care and preparation are the keys to a healthy old age. Always pay attention to the signs before they get worse. Fifth, taking too many drugs to boost sex function is a mistake. Many older men who want to keep their sex life active end up taking these drugs without consulting a doctor, and sometimes in very high doses. It may seem like a quick fix, but it comes with a lot of health risks. As we get older, our bodies naturally change in ways that affect our desire and sexual performance. Instead of blaming these changes, we should find healthy ways to deal with them. Some men use drugs to maintain their energy to prove they are still strong. However, overusing these drugs without seeking medical assistance can result in numerous issues. Abusing these drugs increases the risk of serious health problems, especially for people who already have heart disease, high blood pressure, or both. Taking them without a doctor's advice can lead to heart attacks, strokes, and other serious injuries. The risks increase if you purchase them from an unreliable source such as online, where the drugs may not be of high quality or may even be counterfeit. Also, frequent use can make you psychologically dependent on them. A man may start to think he can't have sex without the drug, which can lower his confidence and self-esteem. This can cause emotional problems and even make relationships more difficult. Before taking any drugs, it's important to talk to a doctor and find healthy ways to deal with changes in your sexual life. To live this time with peace of mind, it's important to keep a healthy lifestyle and talk to your partner openly. The sixth mistake is believing that other people's thoughts define who you are. As men get older, they worry too much about what other people like family, friends, and society think of them. This worry takes away their freedom to be themselves, which hurts their self-esteem and keeps them from enjoying life fully. We live in a world that overvalues youth and looks, which makes many older men feel pressured to fit into standards that don't match their wants or needs. They end up wearing clothes they don't like, following rules that don't make sense, or even hiding what they really want to avoid criticism. It can be challenging to please everyone. When a man makes decisions based on his fear of judgment rather than what brings him happiness, the situation deteriorates even further. How many people have given up on a dream like changing jobs, traveling, or starting a new relationship because they were afraid of what other people would think? This way of life makes you feel negative about everything you do. The most important thing is what makes you happy. You should make life decisions based on your goals, not others. In the end, it's your life, and you should be content with it. The seventh M. Relationships without considering the potential consequences. Many older men still desire sex, but failing to exercise caution can lead to numerous issues. To get involved with someone without considering who they are, what they want, or if there's a real connection can be destructive. It's a common misconception that men's sexual choices are less important now that they are older. Dating choices can have an even greater impact at this point in their lives. One of the biggest risks is getting sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, which can happen to anyone at any age. This only happens to young people, and some of them forget to wear protection, putting their health at risk. In addition to physical problems, there are also mental health issues to consider. If you have sex without thinking, you might feel awful about it, sad, or even alone. It's important to take care of both your physical and emotional health. For a healthy and satisfying sexual life, it's important to be with someone you have a real connection with and feel safe with. The quality of relationships matters more than the quantity as we age. If you avoid these 7 mistakes, you'll have a happier old age full of knowledge and success. After the video, I hope these tips have helped you avoid mistakes that can make old age harder. Share your most memorable ones or your own experience in the comments below. If you liked the video, please like it and share it with your friends and family. They might also find these tips useful. To avoid missing new videos, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. We're always bringing you life-changing content. Up to the end, see you in the next video, and be careful.